Hey, just driving into the range here to get ready and shoot on day 4. Just wanted to give you an update on day 3. And no, you shouldn't do this when you're driving, but it just gives me just cleaner stream of thought, of conscious. It's easier to work this way sometimes. But driving in day 3 yesterday, I did some testing between those FlexFletch vanes, the 310 shield cuts, and those like a 380 or 4-inch hard vane of VaneTech. And unfortunately, it was one of those days that it comes along every once in a while. You couldn't do nothing wrong. So is everything I shot, everything I tried, shot just as good as the next, or even better. So it really wasn't a fair day to test. It wasn't a day where I struggled at all. Things were really clean, really smooth. Bow was sitting well. Shots were breaking well. It was one of those feelings, like you'd never put it down. Indoors, I tend to get really cautious when I have one of those days because usually there's a disaster coming up about day 4, maybe day 5, where it gets a little struggly. But yesterday was great. Shot some really good games. I spent most of my time shooting just for feel and focus and rhythm, timing, strength, not really for score. I did, however, towards the end I shot just 2 games, 2 30-arrow games. And the first one started out great. I shot like a house of fire. I was clean through 5 ends, and then boom, 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 3 ends straight in a row. Shot 29s. This is all inner 10, of course. So then finished that up. That left me with a little bit of a sour taste. It was like, 297. I'd been shooting better than that all day. So pinned up a new face and went for it and cleaned out the last 30 arrows. So a 297 and a 300. So 597 inner 10. I was really happy with that. But headed back to the range today. Probably going to shoot the 4-inch vanes for the most part. Real happy with how the bow's acting, how the bow's behaving. And my strength level is getting there. And then when that develops, the next thing I need to kind of take a look at is mentally. Am I mentally prepared to close out those games where you're really close to shooting well and finishing? And that's the important thing is, first you got to build a rig that tunes and shoots. You got to find arrows that work well out of it. You got to build your strength, rebuild your form, get your mental process firing on all cylinders, and then you've got to put that all into play and test it all. And that's what's going to come in the next few days. So we'll get back with you when I'm all done shooting today and let you know how it went.